Princess Anne has always been a quiet force in the British royal family, someone who doesn't seek the limelight, but always seems to be there when it counts. She shared a deeply personal story about her relationship with her brother, King Charles, and it left everyone stunned. It's not the kind of thing you'd expect from a family that's known for keeping their emotions private, but what Anne revealed showed just how close their bond really is, and how much she's done for her brother without even asking for recognition. It's been a challenging week for King Charles. Queen Camilla, his wife, has been unwell with a chest infection, forcing her to step back from royal duties. She was expected to join him at a Buckingham Palace reception celebrating Team GB's medalists from the 2024 Paris Olympics. But when she couldn't make it, Princess Anne stepped in, as she always does, to support her brother. The reception was a cheerful event, with Charles and Anne welcoming the athletes warmly. Charles, despite undergoing weekly cancer treatments, was in good spirits. He even shared his fitness routine, telling the Olympians he follows the Royal Canadian Air Force's 5BX workout, just like his father Prince Philip did. It's an 11-minute exercise plan, and Charles joked about doing squats and pull-ups twice a day. The athletes were clearly impressed, and the king's humor added to the light-hearted atmosphere. Anne, dressed in a burgundy coat dress and black gloves, was her usual composed and dependable self. She stepped seamlessly into the role Queen Camilla would have played, ensuring the event went off without a hitch. Her presence alongside Charles highlighted their strong bond throughout their lives. As always, she was there to lend her support without any fuss, showing why she's often called the backbone of the royal family. The bond between Anne and Charles runs deep. They've faced so much together, from the loss of their parents to the pressures of royal life. Anne has always been a steady presence in Charles's life, stepping up when he needs her the most. Earlier this year, when Charles revealed his cancer diagnosis, Anne quietly took on extra duties to ease his workload. She's never one to seek attention or recognition, but her actions speak volumes about her loyalty to her brother and her dedication to the monarchy. At the reception, Charles chatted with Olympians like Dame Sarah Storey, Britain's most decorated Paralympian. He teased her about her upcoming appearance on Dancing on Ice, showing his playful side. The king seemed genuinely excited to celebrate the athletes' achievements, and his warmth made the event feel more personal. Anne engaged with the athletes in her signature no-nonsense style, bringing her unique touch to the occasion. While the reception was a success, Queen Camilla's absence has raised some concerns. She had to cancel other engagements recently, including the Field of Remembrance opening, which is something she takes great pride in attending. Her doctors have advised her to rest, and she's recovering at home in Wiltshire. Camilla's absence is unusual, as she's known for her commitment to her duties, but everyone hopes she'll be well enough to join the family for the upcoming Remembrance Day events. Princess Anne's life isn't what you'd expect from a typical princess story. Sure, she was born in a palace and had titles and tiaras from the get-go, but her life was packed with its own set of challenges and unique twists. From the very start, Anne's life was a whirlwind of royal duties. When she was just a toddler, her mum became Queen Elizabeth II, which is as busy as it gets in the royal job world. This meant Anne and her brother Charles had to spend a lot of time being looked after by nannies, while their mum was off being the face of Britain. That's not the cozy storybook childhood you might imagine for a princess. But Anne had her own escape. Horses. She wasn't just a casual rider, she was seriously good at it. Anne threw herself into equestrian sports and really shone there, even competing in the Olympics. It's pretty impressive how she carved out her own path and succeeded in something that wasn't just about wearing a crown. It shows she was more than just her title. She had real talent and a strong drive. Her personal life had its ups and downs. Her marriage to Mark Phillips started off like a fairy tale, but ended in a tough public breakup. Luckily, she found happiness again with Timothy Lawrence, and they've managed to keep things pretty low-key, which seems like a breath of fresh air for someone whose life has been so in the spotlight. Then there was the kidnapping attempt, which is as dramatic as it gets. In 1974, Ian Ball nearly kidnapped Queen Anne, hitting her car after a charity event, shot Anne's driver, her bodyguard Jim Beaton, and a journalist who tried to help her. Stunned and armed with a loaded gun, Beaton could not resist demanding that young Anne get out of the car. "Not bloody likely," she said dismissively. When passerby Ronnie Russell bravely punched the boy, he was arrested. Inadequate royal security measures were exposed at the time. Reflecting on the attack, Beaton said there was no training. This led to significant security improvements, including better training for guards and upgrading equipment to protect the royal family better. For now, Anne continues to fill in where she's needed. She's been a rock for Charles, especially during his recent challenges. Their relationship is a testament to the power of family support, even in the public eye. Anne has always been there for Charles, whether it's stepping up during events like this or supporting him through the pressures of his role as king. The Buckingham Palace reception was a reminder of why Anne is so respected. She doesn't seek the spotlight, but she always delivers when it matters. Her unwavering loyalty to her brother and her tireless work ethic make her an invaluable part of the royal family. In a world where so much is about appearances, Anne's quiet strength and dedication stand out. So before moving on to what Princess Anne said about King Charles, subscribe to our channel as we bring you live drama from the walls of the royal family. Hit the bell icon so you're always up to date. Princess Anne and King Charles share a much deeper bond than their royal titles suggest. They've been each other's support through life's ups and downs, including the loss of their parents and personal challenges like Anne's public divorce. Their relationship is filled with light-hearted moments too. For instance, at Charles's coronation, Anne affectionately called him Old Bean, a nickname that highlights their playful side and deep affection. When Charles was diagnosed with cancer, Anne was extremely worried about her brother's handling of this, in addition to the demanding duties of being a king. She knew how hard royal duties could be on top of personal struggles. In a private, heartfelt gesture, Anne decided to make a significant sacrifice to help ease Charles's burden. She wrote him a letter expressing her wish to be excluded from their mother's inheritance plans. This wasn't a small decision. By stepping aside, Anne helped Charles avoid a huge inheritance tax, ensuring the royal finances remained stable. This move surprised many, including Queen Camilla, who found it hard to understand Anne's level of selflessness. Anne explained her decision calmly, showing that her priority was supporting her brother and the future of the monarchy, not personal gain. Despite giving up her claim to the Queen's $850 million estate, Anne wasn't worried for herself. She's always been known for her hard work and dedication to royal duties, which are supported by other means like the sovereign grant. She chose to rely on her own resources for personal expenses, demonstrating her independent and practical nature. The moment Anne shared her decision, Charles was visibly moved. It was clear that Anne's sacrifice meant a lot to him, not just financially, but emotionally. Some observers noted that Charles's reaction also reflected a longing for a partner who would show the same level of dedication and selflessness as Anne. While Camilla does her part, Anne's actions highlight a contrast in commitment and understanding of royal responsibilities. Anne's choice was about more than just money. It was about family, loyalty, and duty. Her actions exemplified her character, selfless, dependable, and deeply committed to her family and her role within the monarchy. This story is just one of many examples of why Anne is often considered the backbone of the royal family, quietly supporting her brother and ensuring the stability of their lineage without seeking any spotlight for herself. So, do you think Princess Anne should have been queen instead of King Charles? Like and subscribe to our channel for all the drama surrounding the royal family. See you in the next video.